Hi everybody, Bill here, still here. You know the expression pride comes before a fall? I think that's me. My initial optimism at how well I was doing was a little bit premature, I think. I'm doing well, but it hasn't been plain sailing. I've been out for just over 2 weeks now after the reversal operation, and the first week was probably as expected, very loose on the toileting, very frequently, but yeah, nothing unusual, nothing I wasn't expecting. My problem, I think, has then progressed now to it's thickened up. I'm up on the Bristol stool chart to a 5. If you remember, 4 is the nirvana, which is the sausage or snake, smooth and soft. I'm not at that stage, but I am off on a 5 regularly, which are soft blobs with clear-cut edges. But the problem is, it's the old Farmer Giles piles. I think I'm starting to get them because I've had a year off. My body has been unused for a year, and it was like a baby's bum. It was so perfect. No issues whatsoever. You could have eaten your dinner off it. Well, it was unused, wasn't it? It was pristine. But this poor thing has now woken up after a year and is having to work overtime to sort of get back to normal. And oh my goodness, it has been working very, very hard. I mean, I would say the last couple of days, I'm probably going maybe 15 times a 24-hour period. And of course, it's night times. That's the main problem. Night times are an issue because when you go to sleep, obviously you lose a bit of control, and it's not difficult to have an accident. Now, I have been wearing something at night time, like to cover that if it happens, and I've had a few slight, I'm sorry it's graphic, but you need to know these things. It hasn't been plain sailing, just leave it at that. But the last day or so, 2 days I'd say, it's my bum, it's getting so sore. Do you remember that baboon in one of the early vlogs I did with the big red bottom? It does feel like that. It really does. It's so sore, and of course, every time I'm going to the loo, I'm waking up this pain, you know, and it's like a wound that can't heal because it's constantly being re-wounded. Very, very painful, very sore. The only good thing, of course, I try and put a positive spin on most things. The good thing about having that horrible stinging sensation, that it is very painful, is that at night time, it's like last night, didn't have any problems because during the night, it's like an alarm, a wake-up call. If anything's getting anywhere close to my backside, it's this really horrible stinging sensation, and my body knows something needs to happen. So I know it's time to get out of bed and go to the loo. I'm probably going about 4 times in the night, probably about that often. And yeah, I am making it to the toilet in time. So yeah, nights are challenging, but probably getting a little bit better, and it's the old Farmer Giles, I'm afraid, the piles that is, I'm afraid, starting to come again. I did contact the colorectal nurse team yesterday, left a message at the hospital, said, is there any products that you can give me to help this as a preventative thing, if anything, because no one wants piles, do they? And fantastic service. Danko, bless you, he wrote a prescription out, and I got a call back an hour or so later from the nurses saying there's some special ointment waiting for you at the reception desk at the Princess Royal Hospital. Just have to go and pick it up. Didn't even have to go to the pharmacy. It was there for me in an envelope. So I got there yesterday, and I picked this stuff up. This is what it is, and look. It's flammable. It comes with it. Look, it's got an alert because it's a fire risk. Look, I mean, I know on the internet you see people doing silly things with lighters and their backsides. I'm not going to do that, am I? But apparently I could burst into flames near a native flame. it says I can't do any cooking. Boo-hoo. Yeah, I can't smoke, can't cook, go near to any naked flames or heat sources. Wow, this is powerful stuff. So I've started using that. I hope it's going to make a difference and get my poor old body back into some sort of shape again. Toilet paper, that toilet paper has gone up in price, hasn't it? Everything's gone up in price with the economy in the world at the moment, but toilet paper is one of those things that has gone up a lot, and I think I may be pushing up the price personally because of the amount we're getting through. It's unreal. It really is. And that awkward shuffle that you have to do when you run out of toilet paper, like a penguin. Well, thankfully, we only live round the corner from the supermarket, and it's not that far for me to shuffle if I ever do get short. It's proving quite a challenge. So anyway, that's it. Those of you that are going through the same thing, I still say I have no regrets at all about having a reversal, and all these things I'm going through were to be expected, and it's all part of the fun of it, isn't it? My wounds, my dressing is off now. I'm now just sending a photo every now and then to the nurses. They want to see what it looks like, and I changed the dressing myself. Well, the last time I did it, they said don't need the dressing, just take it off, let it naturally form a scab. And because you remember, it's not actually stitches, they just left it open and it's just healed up with the iodine strips, and now it's just what was like a hole in my stomach has like come down to nothing. It's just a dent now, just a little dent with a scab forming, and hopefully that'll all just be virtually invisible quite soon. It doesn't hurt, it's fine. That's it. Hopefully next time I'll be into a better rhythm and even more happy than I am now.